Test one, two, test one, two. Just checking to see if we're live up here, man. Anybody out there listening to me? Give me a hello, man. This is Bruce Goes. I'm thinking about starting up a channel here on YouTube so we can talk about some of my passions in life, which include boxing. I know everybody's looking forward to this Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant fight this weekend. Lala D, my sister, salute. We're going to talk about health and nutrition. Lala D, you just missed a good one we had with Big Duke up there, bro. We had a great talk. And Mo Boxing, my brother out there, man. Anyway, this is the first broadcast that I've made, and I'm going to be talking about, like I said, boxing, health and nutrition. We're going to talk about fine weed, which has been a passion in my life lately. We're going to talk about music, and jazz is one of my specialties. And what's the other one, man? I know there was another one in there. I'm sure I'll think of it. But anyway, these are the kind of the things that I know a little bit more than normal on most subjects. So, I kind of like want to bring them up in here and get something going. I know that I'm new to this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm glad that I'm out there. My brother Mo Boxing and Lala D, man, salute. And anyway, man, I just got off a fitness show with my brother Big Duke, man. We had a great chopping session. Trey X was on there, and the Underrated Darkness. And we talked all about dedication, man. I think that's a big thing in almost anything we do in life. It's not going to happen overnight, and that's kind of the same thing with this little YouTube thing that I'm starting. I know it. I've been talking about it for a long time, and I'm kind of cheating because my boys were here today, and they told me that I have to get a camera and I have to upgrade my hard drive. But I was just sitting here fucking around with it tonight. I said, let me see what happens, and sure enough, I guess it works. But when I learn how to give you guys your wrenches and stuff, I'll do all that shit. But I appreciate you coming on here, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, and it kind of gives me something to do. I'm 67 years old, man. I'll be 67 in December. I have a great life, man. Me and my wife, we live down in Bicester, Rhode Island, looking out at the bay, man, right on the water, man. You can catch fish out my living room window. Seriously, when I get my camera, I'll show you these things, man. And I love chopping up boxing, man. That's the first thing I get on here to do, man. I was watching. I think it was the first Fury and Wilder fight, and then I just pressed into YouTube live boxing, and I ended up on BFTB's site, man. And it was it was the first one I went on. We had it was great, man. It was all boxing. I said, wow, this is available. And I started branching out, and I started hooking up with other guys out there, different sites, different brothers and sisters, and now it's like a regular thing, man. I probably go to 60 or 70 channels that I'm moderated on, and I really don't care what your politics are, who your favorite fighter is, man. To me it's all about boxing, bro. It's all about the fights, and I've seen some great fights in my day. I mean, I can remember the first fight that I saw on television. I used to watch professional wrestling when I was really younger, and I came home one night. I was a dishwasher. My father had a restaurant. I was washing dishes. I came home one night, and it was I think it was about 1970. It was Jerry Quarry and George Chuvalo, and man, I'm looking at it. I'm saying, well, these guys are really hitting each other. And at the end of it, there was a riot. It was a controversial stoppage. I think Jerry Quarry didn't catch the referee's count. Anyway, I mean, it was like, wow, and this is boxing. And I'm just a kid, and I'm saying, man, I'm going to start watching this. And, I get into watching Muhammad Ali, and, man, I was hanging on through the Ali Frazier, the first fight. It was like a wild time. I mean, the country was divided in half. It was an awesome time to be a boxing fan. But anyway, man, my love for boxing is never waned. I get into business in my mid 40s, and throughout around 60 in my early 60s, I kind of had to shy away from being the real boxing fan that I used to be, because I was working 10 hours a day, and there were a few more important things to do, but fortunately, I never lost touch with the sport that we love, and I always watched the big fights. I never missed a Mayweather fight. I mean, the Tyson career, that was an awesome ride, bro. I was on board for that, the whole thing, man. And after that, when Holyfield beat him, first of all, when Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson, that was unbelievable, man. That was like, wow. I was like, anything can happen in boxing, and that's that's when I was already a seasoned veteran, but that was a huge upset, man. That was, I guess, to the, to the same extent as Ali and Sonny Liston, in the first fight. But anyway, man, I just wanted to get on here for a few minutes and just kind of introduce myself, tell you what I'm going to be doing as soon as I get rocking and rolling. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it on the YouTube or the StreamYard, but man, I appreciate you guys out there, and nothing but mad love to anybody who's listening to me out there, man. And it's God bless everybody, and take care.